Hey everyone, welcome to another podcast episode in my YouTube channel. And this time I want to talk about how to stay motivated as a freelancer. This is something that we don't get to discuss more often, right? I want to talk about this because the truth is we all go through this at some point in our freelance journey. Tama? Regardless if you're a newbie or in the industry for some time, we get demotivated at some point. And so there are actually three reasons I can think of about why we lose our motivation to work as a freelancer. Because these are the same reasons I had when I went through those stages. Yes, ilang beses rin po akong dumaan dyan. And I expect to go through it pa rin in the future. So the first trigger or reason could be you get exhausted from too much work. And this doesn't necessarily mean having too many clients kaya sobrang overworked ka. Kasi you can get an 8-hour worth of work from one client alone, 'di ba? And so, of course, we all want to earn more, right? And the tendency is we accept more tasks to do, especially if you are charging by the hour. 'Di ba? The more hours, the better, 'di ba? You get to earn more kapag mas maraming oras kang nagtatrabaho. But the downside is that we get exhausted, no? Napapagod din tayo, no? And the reason we do freelancing is because we want to enjoy work-life balance supposed to be in versus, the 9 to 5 job na talagang nakakulong ka sa office for 8 hours. So, that's one reason we get demotivated kasi tanggap lang ng tanggap tayo ng work. Right? Tama ba? If you agree, say in the comments that you agree. The second one is you fall out of love with what you do. It happens. You no longer enjoy what you're doing. So let's say you've been designing graphics for 3 years na, and then at some point you feel like hindi mo na siya ine-enjoy as much as you did when you started out, 'di ba? And that's a trigger or that's a reason for you to get demotivated because you don't enjoy now what you're doing. The third one is that you're not getting additional clients or you are losing clients. 'Di ba? Sino naman naman bang man-motivate nun, 'di ba? If you're losing clients or you're not getting additional clients to maybe fill in your spots for the month or for the quarter. So those are the reasons I can think of why we get motivated kasi napagdaanan ko rin lahat 'yan. First is when I get too exhausted from too much work. Dati sobrang hindi ko na mabilang ilan yung clients ko. And I feel like kulang yung isang araw to do all the work. Second is, of course, I fell out of love with what I been doing din before, like VA services, and then later on social media management. Medyo nagsawa rin ako. And then the next is, of course, I also lost clients and I wasn't able to fill in my, target number of clients then. So let's talk about that and how we can like deal with those triggers na naman. O, lagi na lang nagtitrigger-trigger to si coach. May ka bang mamamaril? Joke lang. So, let's talk about them one by one. First is when you get exhausted from too much work. Simple lang naman yung masasabi ko dyan. Don't swallow more than you can chew. If possible, let go of some tasks. That's the most straightforward I can advise because as freelancers, we need to value our overall well-being and mental health. Diba? Simple equation is when there's too much work, then offload some work. So you can breathe and get motivated again. Masakit sa loob na you work hard to earn but later on need to spend what you earned for hospitalization and medication, right? Kasi pag overworked ka, the tendency is overfatigue, mapapagod ka, magkakasakit ka. Eh, di ba? So, minsan kailangan natin isipin ulit yung mga bagay na yan na yes, we are earning so well, but not to the point na maapektuhan yung health mo. Mas lalong madidemotivate ka, 'di ba? Kasi hindi ka makakatrabaho. So, you need to really decide on which tasks you can let go. It's okay to let go, 'di ba? Okay lang 'yan. tawag dito, well, of course, baka sasabihin niyo na, "Oh, para madali lang para sa'yo sabihin 'yan, coach." But not really. Kasi I had to let go of clients and some tasks din before. Kasi I know na hindi na kaya ng bandwidth ko and I'm no longer enjoying what I do kasi nga pagod na. Parang ano na, parang gusto mo na lang tapusin na lang. So the tendency is hindi ka rin makaka-provide ng quality work output. But okay, let's say gusto mo pa rin mag-go with it. You still wanna go with it. Like you still wanna chew. You still wanna swallow more than you can chew. Then these are the things that I can think of to help you stay motivated kapag sobrang daming trabaho. First things first, which is so important, is taking breaks. Very crucial to for maintaining motivation and avoiding burnout. So, a sample that I can share with you as I have this focus session tool installed in my installed in my laptop. I guess it's part of the upgrade to Windows 11, but I'm not yet sure. But I enjoy it because you get to set up hours. Parang magsiset ka ng hours for the day. Like, how many hours will you be working every day? So, let's say ako, not more than 4 hours. So, usually, I set it to 3 hours or 4 hours maximum. And then, within those 4 hours, mag-o-automatic nga siya na tipong magre-remind sa'yo na, stop muna, you need to take a break for 5 minutes. So, every 15 minutes, magfa 5-minute break ako. And that's really helpful. Especially me kasi ako may scoliosis ako. So, I'm not advised to really sit too long or stand too long or else sasakit yung likod ko. But other than that, it's really like refreshing. And it's more like yung recharging session mo kapag nagbe-break ka in between your work. So I usually do stretching or nagmamunch ng mga snacks dyan. Or I just go outside and try to breathe some fresh air. So those are the things that I usually do when I take 5-minute breaks. So set a timer to remind yourself to take breaks throughout the day and use this time to recharge your batteries. Hindi naman tayo superheroes na hindi na uubusan ng energy. Actually, kahit yung superheroes, napapagod din, di ba? Pag may kinakalaban sila. So go for a walk, do some stretching, or simply step away from your work to clear your mind. So I challenge you, starting today, to set a timer for your breaks. Okay? Second thing that I can say or I can share is to prioritize tasks. I always prioritize my task based on importance and urgency. So always kong ginagawa yung important and urgent tasks. So this will help you stay focused on what needs to be done first and avoid feeling overwhelmed. So try to tackle the most important task then when you have the most energy and save less important tasks for later in the day when your energy levels may be lower. So for instance, I'm a YouTube strategist and manager. So I do video editing for some of my clients. So I do video editing first thing in the morning. Talagang yan ang una kong ginagawa early in the morning while I still have all the energy in the world. Kasi very daunting yung video editing, di ba? Nakakapagod, nakaka-drain talaga yan. So, I usually do video editing in the morning and then later in the day, yan yung mga keyword research or scheduling of YouTube videos. So, try to go over your task, then start with the most daunting task. No? And then, of course, kung nyari, what if coach, daunting na important pa, or what if coach, iba yung daunting task ko sa important and urgent. So, syempre doon kasi important and urgent, di ba? But, it's really up to you how to balance your time and effort pagdating sa task niyo. But, the thing is that you need to prioritize your task para hindi ka ma-overwhelm at ma-demotivate. And another thing that I actually usually do is that I set certain days for my clients pagdating sa pagtatrabaho. So another thing that I could share with you is set realistic goals, no? Set goals that are achievable rather than aiming for perfection. Hindi ito labanan ng how many things ang na-tick off mo sa checklist mo. 'Di ba? So you can break larger goals down into smaller, more manageable tasks and celebrate each accomplishment along the way. So sometimes ako ganun ako eh. After ko magtrabaho, sabi ko, "Woo, ang galing, grabe natapos ko na 'to." Yung parang chini-cheer ko yung sarili ko, sira ulo lang. Hindi naman. Tawag dito, and then I share it with my husband na, "Wow, grabe love, natapos ko ng pag-edit ko ng isang video in just an hour or 1.5 hours, yung mga ganun, simple things. But um, hearing yourself say those things, di ba, nakaka-uplift ng spirit. Parang nire-remind mo yung sarili mo na you did well, you did good. So, this will help you stay motivated, yung pagsaset ng realistic goals and avoid feeling overwhelmed by the workload. So, remember to also acknowledge your accomplishment, yung sinabi ko na nga, and then maybe reward yourself for your hard work. So you can maintain a positive mindset. So kahit yung simpleng kakain ka ng chocolate dahil natapos mo yung trabaho mo, go! 'Di ba? So those are the three things that I can share with you pagdating sa, ways on how to stay motivated if you feel so exhausted from too much work. Okay? So moving on to the next point is yung number 2 ko na sinabi kanina na when you fall out of love with what you do. Now, going to our point 2, which was, when you fall out of love with what you do or you no longer enjoy what you do, yung skills na in-offer mo ngayon or yung services na pinoprovide mo sa clients ngayon, hindi na yung something na ini-enjoy mo. Diba? That's one thing that will make you feel demotivated. Correct? Sabihin ng correct sa comment section. So, the thing that I can really say is that explore new skills, diba? While keeping your current clients. And when you are confident with your new skill, try to offer to existing clients or find clients who will love to get the support. Ganun lang yun. Diba? Katulad ako dati, medyo nagsawa na ako sa pagiging VA, doing admin tasks. So on the side, nag-aaral ako about social media management. Para rin ma-motivate ako. Alam mo yun, parang na-demotivate ako by doing the same things over and over again, di ba? But at the same time, medyo na-motivate din at the same time kasi while I'm doing the task that I don't love, on the side, naglo-learn ako ng bagong skill. Doon ako na mo-motivate tuloy. Di ba? I'm not sure if you get what I mean. But when you are, kunyari, nagtatrabaho ka sa office, and then on the side, naglalaro ka ng badminton and everything, di ba somehow, parang namomotivate ka pa rin ulit bumalik sa trabaho the next day because you're doing other things outside work. So parang ganun, na tipong do something else outside what you normally do. Like, doing VA tasks. So mag-aral ka about social media management or web design or what else, graphic designing. So it really is up to you. So yun yung something that I can share with you para maging motivated ka pa rin kahit na hindi mo na gusto yung ginagawa mo. And then later on, slowly ka nang mag-cater ng new clients with your new support, with the new skill that you have unlocked. Diba? Oh. So, other things that I can say to help you stay motivated when you no longer love what you do or na-fall out of love ka na sa skill na meron ka ever since, then you need to revisit your goals. It is important to have clear goals and objectives when you are a freelancer, di ba? If you're feeling unmotivated, take some time to revisit your goals and assess whether they are still relevant to you. If not, edi i-redefine mo yung goals mo and set new ones that will inspire you and will keep you engaged. Diba? But balikan mo lang ulit yung goals mo. And then pag hindi na aligned, edi baguhin mo. Diba? So let's say you will set new goals na meron na akong bagong services na i-offer para kuha ng mga bagong clients na kukunin yung service na ini-enjoy mo na ngayon na i-provide. So, the next thing that you can do is experiment with new projects. Tulad ng sinasabi ko, while doing your current, while doing the same things for your existing clients, you enroll in a course, learn something new, and then offer that to new clients para magkaroon ka ng new project. So, para lang para matest mo na rin at the same time, na-enjoy ka na naman ulit, nag-e-enjoy ka na naman ulit sa ginagawa mo. So if you are feeling stuck in a rut, try taking on new projects that challenge you and spark your creativity. Yun lang yun. Yun ang kagandahan sa freelancing, di ba? You can pivot anytime. You can experiment. You can test out skills and try to get new clients. Yung mga ganon, yun ang kagandahan sa freelancing. So, i-maximize mo yun. I-grab mo yun. And don't let yourself drown in despair or talaga nagmumukmuk ka na kasi hindi ka na nag-e-enjoy. Yung ganon. This will help you reignite your passion for your work and keep you motivated. Next thing will be, of course, connect with your fellow freelancers. Kasi that will really, really help you because you will have this sense of community and support. So joining online forums or social media groups can help you network, share ideas, and gain inspiration from others. And this can help you feel more engaged and motivated in your work. 'Di ba? Kasi fellow freelancers lang din natin yung makaka-relate sa atin. So why not, connect with them, right? So the next thing is, of course, yung point 3 na sinabi ko na you get demotivated if you are not getting additional clients or you are losing clients. So, how do you stay motivated ba? Paano nga ba? Well, nangyari rin naman to sa akin. So, what I did was to step back and reassess. Reassess everything. Sa freelance business ko, my strategy, my system, my everything that I do for my business and for my clients, I reassess so that I would know if there are things that I need to change, to improve, to tweak, 'di ba? Kasi may rason bakit hindi ako nakakakuha ng clients. There's a reason behind that and I need to know. You need to know and identify bakit para magawan mo ng paraan. And then later on, dahil sa nakuha mo na yung, kumbaga nagkakaroon ka ng bagong strategy to get clients, then you get motivated again kasi you're getting inquiries na. So, these are some tips rin on how to stay motivated pag, you don't get clients or you're losing clients. I actually remember losing a client na talagang, alam mo yun, mahal na sa akin, yung mga ganon, na I let go of the other clients during that time kasi gusto ko mag-focus lang sa kanila, yung effort ko lahat na sa kanila, total okay naman yung kinikita ko, and then suddenly, poof, one day nag-message na lang sa akin na they're letting me go. And I was so heartbroken. It was really painful for me kasi hindi ko ina-expect yun. So, what I actually did that time was to go to a salon. Nagpa-hair color ako and just really pampered myself to, para lang makalimutan muna yon. And at the same time, uplift my spirit and make myself feel confident again. And then, 2 days later, I think, I applied ulit sa Upwork. And then, I think a day after, I got an invitation and got hired. So, ayun. Ang moral lesson nun ay magpunta kayo sa salon. Joke lang. So, next. Okay, ito na. Ito na yung seryoso na to. Yung mga tips ko on how to stay motivated if you're losing clients. So, evaluate your services and market. Yun yung na-mention ko kanina, di ba? Reassess. Take a critical look at your services and how you are marketing yourself. Consider if there are any changes you could make to improve your offer and if there are new markets you can tap. Kasi nangyari dito sa akin na masyado ako nag-focus sa mga content creators lang. Sa mga course creators and coaches lang. And then later on, realize that I can actually tap content creators din. Not necessarily coaches sila or course creators. So this can help you identify new opportunities and give you a renewed sense of direction. Di ba pag nangyari rito sa akin na parang in-overhaul ko yung service package ko eh, and even my ideal client or target market at that time. So, magkakaroon ka tuloy ng different level of excitement ulit to find clients, to offer your service to those clients. Magko-connect ka, magdi-DM outreach ka, magmo-market ka, maggagawa ka ng mga content mo sa social media, biglang naiba yung ano mo na naman, ang excitement mo. So, balikan mo ulit yung offer mo and see what you can improve. And hindi mali or hindi big deal yung papalitan mo ng buo yung service package mo. It's okay. If that will make you excited, go for it. Second thing is focus on client satisfaction. Kasi may tendency kasi na, di ba may client na tayo and then gusto natin magdagdag. May tendency na parang hindi tuloy natin na na iisip na i-satisfy mo muna yung current clients mo, girl. Masyado kang atat, gusto mo nang magdagdag. Make sure mo muna na you are providing excellent service sa current clients mo. Diba? Kasi valuable asset sila sa business mo. So it's important to focus on providing excellent service to them. By putting in extra effort to ensure their satisfaction, you may be able to generate positive word of mouth referrals that can help bring in new clients. Ang nangyari na to sa akin, like, I think, twice na yung current client ko, yun lang din ang nag-refer sa akin ng additional client ko. Yun din ang nag-refer ng additional client ko. So you see, instead of really like overthinking where to find clients, yung tipong asa na ba to sila, kailangan ko na maghanap ng client, i-nurture mo muna yung current clients mo dahil pwede na sila nang mag-market para sa'yo. 'Di ba? And the third thing is keep learning and improving. Take advantage of any downtime. Kung wala kang clients, then invest in your professional development. This can include taking courses, mag-attend ba ng workshops or conferences, or simply reading up and like updating yourself with new trends in the industry. This will help you stay up to date and competitive rin, and may even lead to new opportunities or ideas for your business. Because remember, self-improvement is always a worthwhile investment. Diba? So kung nawawalan ka ng client or wala kang additional clients, then invest in your professional development. Diba? Ganun lang yun. So, those are the things that I can share with you to help you stay motivated as a freelancer. Remember, lahat tayo dumadaan dyan. It happens and it will happen again. So, I hope those, mga na-share ko sa inyo, sana yung mga na-share ko sa inyo will be very helpful. And yeah, I hope you're finding value in this podcast episode. And let me know if there are some other topics that you want me to talk about, yung mga hindi masyado madalas na papag-usapan. Katulad nito, kasi 'di ba, madalas na na tawag nito, nakikita natin na parang so easy for other freelancers yung ginagawa nila na para bang never silang na-demotivate, na always happy sila, always excited. But the truth is, dumadaan din po talaga tayo sa downtime and we experience the motivation and like all those stuff. Okay, so anyway, I that's all I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please let me know in the comments by dropping the word gold. And see you again. Sorry, see you. Magkikita ba tayo? And thank you for listening, and until my next podcast episode.